Welcome everybody to Wednesday Night ECW. In our opening match, Simon Diamond
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Indiana, weighing in at 225 pounds, Simon Diamond!
and his tag team partner, the British Bulldog. Okay.
His partner, from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith!
Got Sandman.
And their opponents, first, from Philadelphia, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Sandman!
Miss Nova, member of the BWO.
And his partner, weighing in at 210 pounds, Hollywood Noah!
it looks like a little disagreement. But Simon and Sandman are starting off. Right away, Sandman with the sleeper. And Simon jawbreaker, getting out of that sleeper hold. A punch, kick, another kick, Manhattan drop. Simon puts Sandman in his corner, tags in the British Bulldog. Some tag team action, double shoulder block, taking Sandman down and a kick to the back. British Bulldog lifting Sandman, goes to the ropes, double drop kick, nailing Sandman into the face. Now he goes after the leg. Quick knees, straight into the shin. And then he attacks the wrist. Going to the top. British Bulldog ready to fly. Waiting for Sandman to get to his feet. And he hits him with a missile drop kick. Sandman was trying to crawl to his corner. Bulldog intercepted him. And he got caught with an elbow. Sandman tossing British Bulldog into the corner. And he gets the tag. Nova's in. And a big punch to the stomach. Nova goes around back. Headlock into the punch. And Nova goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Only a 1. British Bulldog kick to the groin, stomach. Lifting Nova up and dropping him with the power bomb. Rolling him up. 1, 2. Nova's able to get out at the 2. And a forearm shot to the back of the neck. Sent into the corner, but Nova fights out. Goes around. And gets hit with the elbow by British Bulldog. Now he's lifting him, shoving his back into the corner, and tossing him away. Lifting him back up. And sending him to his corner. British Bulldog gets caught with an elbow. Nova fights out. Goes around. And gets hit with his own elbow. British books him up. And Nova fights out. And Thez press with punches. Nova lands on British Bulldog and goes for another cover. 1. Only a 1. And a kick to Nova's face. Sending him down. British Bulldog with the cover. 1. Only the 1. Nova goes to the outside. Simon with an elbow. And now Nova back first into the hardest part of the canvas. And a punch by Simon. Nova fighting out of this double attack. Simon goes after him, tosses Nova back in. British Bulldog tossing Nova into the corner. Hesitates and gets kicked in the face. Nova puts him in the corner, goes to one side, and a clothesline. Taking British Bulldog's head off, and now he's choking him on the ground. And another clothesline. British with the strip, bringing Nova to his feet. Nova turns it around, walking over to his corner, yelling. And he gets it. Now he's choking British Bulldog in the corner. The ref allows it. The cover. 1. No. Only a 1. A dazed Bulldog gets sent in the Nova's corner, but he's able to fight out. Tossing Nova into the other side. Hesitation, goes to one side and misses the knees. Nova, flatliner. And Simon Diamond able to break it up. Nova tosses British Bulldog into his corner and shoves some elbows right onto the bridge of the nose. Tries to choke him with his leg. Bulldog catches it. And Nova reverse the Irish whip and shoves some more elbows into the nose. That's 1. That's 2. And now he's using that foot then choked the life out of the British Bulldog. Bulldog with the reverse. Tagging in Simon Diamond. Simon with the grab. Tossing Nova into the corner. And he gets caught with the elbow. Rake across the back. And he gets caught. 1, 2. Up and down, fisherman. 1. Sandman breaks it up. But Nova hasn't moved. And there, he fights out of the corner. Goes around. Lifts Simon up and tosses him. Goes around again. 1 and only. And the knee. Simon gets tossed to the corner. Nova shoving those elbows into the bridge of the nose. And now he's choking him with his boot. Nova finally gets the tag. The fresh Sandman is in. Tossing Simon Diamond into his corner, and he catches an elbow. Diamond tosses Sandman into the corner, hesitates, and starts to try to break that arm. More hesitation by Simon, and he catches a headbutt. Now Sandman bashing Diamond's head into the mat, and he tags Nova in. Nova goes for a punch, it's caught. Simon lifting Nova up, walking him over, and dropping him face first onto the turnbuckle. One side, and gets caught with the boot. Nova misses double drop kick. Simon from behind, Irish whip. Hesitation, turns him around. And Simon dropping down on that leg, trying to break it. Now choking Nova in the corner. And goes for the cover. 1. Holy crap, Sandman came out of nowhere to break up the pin. Nova fights. And a flatliner. Bulldog with the assist to break up. And Nova tags Sandman in to finish the job. Lifting Simon Diamond up. Driving him down to the mat with the powerbomb. He's not done. Dragging Simon over. Shoving his head into the top turnbuckle. Up. No. Simon goes behind. Drops the DDT on the Sandman. The lift. And the shoulder breaker. Simon tosses him. Is he done? No, he goes around. And he gets caught. Sandman got out of it, whatever Simon had planned. And Sandman just got an elbow to the face. The hesitation cost him. Sandman able to get that elbow into Simon's face and toss him into the corner. Tagging in Nova. And a big punch to the stomach. Kick. Up. Arms are hooked. And a big clothesline by Simon. Simon walking. Tagging in the British Bulldog. And Bulldog with a leg drop. And the cover. 1, 2. I thought that was it. Bulldog lifting Nova up, back. Submission, but Sandman's able to break out of. Nova trips, Bulldog goes to the hand and stomps it. Lifting Bulldog up. No, the knee catches him. Nova flung into the corner. The hesitation. And Bulldog catches an elbow. Bulldog with the kick to the stomach. Tossing Nova into the corner. Hesitates for a while. Devo suplex into the corner. And Nova fights out of whatever Bulldog had planned. Bulldog tosses Nova into the corner. A big punch to the side, followed by that Bulldog. The reverse Irish whip. Nova gets in the elbow to the bridge of the nose, trying to break that nose. Nova tags in Sandman. And a big crossbody out of nowhere. Bulldog lifts Sandman up. Sandman goes around. DDT. Is that it? Sandman going up top. And Bulldog was able to get the tag. Simon Diamond, no. Tried the DDT. Got caught with the clothesline. Sandman. And a Diamond Cutter. 1, 2. And Sandman breaks out. Simon goes no. Gets caught with an elbow. Sandman lifting Simon, dropping him face first. And somehow attacks British Bulldog at the same time. This could be it. No, Simon's fighting out. He got him. Abdominal stretch. Can he make him tap? Sandman flips him over. Sandman lifts him up. Tosses Simon. Ducks down. Walks away. And Simon into the corner. The hesitation. And Sandman's caught with an elbow. Simon goes behind. Lifts and kick to the back. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh my God. Only a 2. Sandman goes to the grab Nova. Nova drop down. Sandman's all alone. Simon fights out. Clothesline attempt. Sandman puts him on his shoulders and throws him to the mat. Sandman going up top. And Bulldog's tagged in. German. And Nova's tagged in. Nova lifting the Bulldog up. Bulldog fighting out. And Bulldog tossing Nova, attacking Sandman. Sandman fighting out. Bulldog. One side, the other. Big clothesline. Nova lays lifeless. Gets lifted. No. The arm drag. A punch to Bulldog. Goes around. And it's not enough. Simon Diamond was able to interrupt the pin. Nova tags Sandman in. Bulldog sent to the corner. Gets out. Shoves Sandman's face into the top. And Sandman kicks Bulldog away. Drops him down. Punches his face in. Sandman lifting Bulldog up to his feet. And gets reversed. Bulldog with the tag. Simon Diamond's back in. Grabbing and shoving the elbow across that nose. And a stomp. And now that boot straight to the face. Tagging Bulldog back in. And more stomps straight to the face. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That's it. British Bulldog and Simon Diamond are your winners. An insane match, and it didn't have to be. These two teams put everything they had on the line. And how many flatliners? I think at least 2, and that diamond cutter, so pretty. There was a few kicks to the face. It did Sandman in.
Simon Diamond and the British Bulldog.
Are these two gonna take the tag team division by storm? Our next match is Sabu.
Making his way to the ring from India, weighing in at 236 pounds, Sabu.
With everything to prove. And his opponent, just incredible.
And his opponent from Ozone Park, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, the hardcore icon, Justin Indestructible.
Kendo stick in hand, swinging it like a maniac. Sizing each other up. Big kick out of nowhere by Sabu. Goes for the cover right away. 1, 2. Only a 2. He thought he could get that surprise. Goes straight to the arm. Twisting and pulling it back. Trying to dislocate that shoulder. Up, down. The leg drop right on the back of the neck. Another cover. 1, 2. Very quick. Sabu's trying to do everything he can to get this win. And Justin gets out of it. A few kicks, a punch, and a big knee. Discus style. Elbows to the stomach, fighting out of it. Justin's grasp. Grabbing Sabu, lifting him up, powerbomb position. Taking him to the corner. And letting his face fall into the corner. Shoving that boot, no! Sabu with the kick to the spine. And a big punch, nailing Sabu, sending him down. Justin with the cover, only 2. The ref kept tapping Sabu's boot. That might have woke him up. And big punches after the takedown. And a roll up. 1, 2. Oh my God. Only 2. Sabu with the Famouser. And a club to the back. Raking those eyes, shoving those hands. Fingers into the eyeballs. Going on the outside. Up and misses the leg drop. Club, a kick. And Sabu goes for it again. Gets caught with the powerbomb. Just incredible on the outside. Going up. Waiting for Sabu to get to his feet. Launches. Forearm strike. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh. Thought that could have been it. And a clothesline. But it's missed. Another Famouser. Sabu going to the outside. Grabbing some thumbtacks. Drops it. Was looking something in the pocket and gets caught with the big fist. Justin, high risk maneuver, does not pay off. Sabu, no, the elbow, a clothesline. Justin Credible going to the top. Going around, moonsault, he catches him. 1, 2, only 2. He's waiting for Sabu to get up. Super, no, it's blocked, another famouser. Leg drop, he's going for it. Houston hangover is missed, forearm shot. Justin going after the legs now, trying to ground the high flyer. That might be your only way to keep Sabu down. And now a knee straight into the face. Leaning over, 1, 2, 3. The knee to the face.
Here is your winner.
And it's over for Sabu.
Justin Indestructible.
With Justin Credible, your winner. He's going to be moving up. Our next match, tag team action,
Tag team match set
Rick
for
Steiner and Scott.
on the way to the ring, accompanied by the Big Meanie.
Accompanied by Blue Meanie.
531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Not that this team needs a manager, but I guess it's nice to have someone in your corner. Especially when you're going up against the Dudleys. And they got Taz in their corner. And we can see right through Taz.
And their opponents, accompanied by Tess, at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Baba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
Looks like Scott and Devon are going to be starting. And Scott right off the bat with the DDT. And a stomp to the leg. Lifting Devon up. Tossing him into the corner. Some tag team action. Lifting Devon up. And shoving him down on both their knees. Rick all over Devon's head. Slamming it into the mat. And a kick. Breaks the momentum of Rick with the drop down jawbreaker. And Devon tossed into his own corner. Gets turned around. Rick putting Devon on the top. And Bubba just watching, dumbfounded. Devon fighting out. Dangerous territory. Devon goes around. Russian leg sweep. Bounces off the rope. Misses the next snap. And the Steiner liner flattens Devon. 1. Only the 1. Devon dodges. Rick picks Devon up, slams him head first into the bottom turnbuckle. And now Scott, Steiner liner the Bubba. Devon's able to get back up, surprisingly. Bubba turns Scott around, lifts him up, tries to put him in a dangerous position. Scott catches him with an elbow and gets caught with fists. Scott back to his feet. He's busted open, bleeding. Bubba tossing Scott into the corner. Tagging Devon in. Up. Death device. And Scott fighting out. Lifting Devon. And shoving a fist into Devon's face. Blue Meanie. Taz fighting on the outside. The ref's in the way. And he just ejected both of them. They can go beat the crap out of each other in back. We have a match to get to. And a forearm shot by Devon. And he misses the headbutt. Scott up. Steiner liner. Tagging in Rick. Devon powered up. But Rick, Irish whips. Duck. Lead frog power slam. Lifting Devon up. And runs into the ref. Misses the grab. Devon tosses Rick. And catches an elbow. Rick lifts him up. And slams his face into the top turnbuckle. Is that it? 1, 2. Only a 2. Rick can't believe it. And throwing the wrist into the mat. Rick going up to the second. Telling Devon to get his ass up. And he misses the kick. He misses it again. Finally, he hits it. And he sends Devon in, but he catches an elbow by Devon. Devon walking over, tags in Bubba. Double power bomb, position and down. Rick caught all of the mat. Bubba goes round, neck snap. Rick, belly, overhead belly to belly suplex. Might have been what he needed. Tossing Bubba in, but Bubba's able to get out, and Rick misses 2 grabs. Bubba lifts Rick up, big power bomb. Tagging in Devon, Scott's in. And a big clothesline by Devon. Scott right back to his feet. Knife hand, punches, lifts him up. No, Devon shoves a fist into his face, drags him around into the ropes. And Scott tosses him to the outside. Scott lifting Devon up, double arm, powerbomb. Lifting Devon up and shoves him into the stairs. A twist of the ankle. Devon has Scott where he wants him. Lifts him, tosses him, no. Scott inside. Devon outside. We're up to 6. Scott goes all 10. Steiner Brothers win. We were at the 9. I didn't realize it. And Scott still took Bubba down at the last moment, shoving his back on the hardest part of the ring.
Here are your winners, Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
Wow. Very hard fought match. Next up is Al Snow.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Ohio, weighing in at 235 pounds, Al Snow.
Fighting for that number 1 spot that I think New Jack has right now. But he's going to have to get past the king of hardcore, Terry Funk.
And his opponent, from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 247 pounds, Terry Funk.
That's not going to be an easy feat. He's going to take him to the school of hard knocks. And they size each other up. Al Snow goes for the legs. Terry gets caught with another forearm shot. Knife hand in the corner. Al, T-bone suplex. And a stomp to Terry's back. A club. Here we go, a roll up quick. 1, 2. Only a 2. Terry misses the leg drop and gets caught with another forearm shot. Kick to the stomach. And an elbow for Terry's trouble. And Terry answers back with his own. And then a shoulder block. Stomping. And then a knee straight into the arm. Kick. Getting out of a sticky predicament. And same thing with Terry. Big shoulder block. Taking Al down. Terry gets caught with another elbow. Al goes behind. Terry, another elbow. Al catches Terry when he was behind. Full Nelson, no. Terry's fighting out. And tosses Al. Choking Al. And the snowman in the pin position. Only a 2. Terry going to the outside. Grabbing a ladder. Setting it up. And a knife hand chop sends Al into the barricade. And now Terry shoves his face into it. Lifting Al up. Powerbomb position. Sending him through the ladder bridge that he just set up. A stomp. But Al goes behind. Over. DDT. No. Clothesline by Terry. Terry lifts him. No. The kick's blocked. A super kick out of nowhere by Al Snow. Al looking for something. He grabbed the table. Set it up. He wants to put Terry Funk through a table. And he gets caught with the DDT. Terry walking around. Just keeps walking. Playing a little possum, but it did not pay off. Gets thrown into the steps. Now Al is walking around. Looking for something. Setting up the ladder. And Terry breaks that thing up. Not playing that game. Headlock. Punch. Goes around. Forearm shot to the back. And the Irish whip is reversed. Terry back to his feet. Terry tossing Al. And Al with a slap. Drop kick. Now Snow up to the top. Moonsault. No, he's caught with the knees. Terry misses the knife hand chop. And it could cost him. The knee straight into Terry's neck. Terry sets the table on fire. And we have a flaming table. Al goes around trying to break the leg of Terry Funk. Funk fights out. Fist to the face. We have a table that's on fire. Terry goes for it. Lifts him up. Suplex. And I think it took just as much out of Terry as it did. Well, no. Terry gets back to his feet. And then rakes the boot across the face. 1, 2. Only a 2. And a back forearm. To the neck. Terry lifting Al. No, Al fighting out. And a big clothesline. Terry hits it and drops the elbow onto the mat. Al dodged it. Al, no, Terry, clothesline. Big drop kick. Taking Terry down. Setting something up. No, he's just trying to break his leg. Now Snow. A stop. And Terry with his own kick to the stomach. Double drop kick. Sending Al. No, Al gets up. Dragon whip. And another kick to Terry's leg. Al goes around. No. Fist to the stomach. Terry gets out. Terry lifts him up. And drops him. On the top turnbuckle. Terry going to the top. Giant elbow. Misses again. Al Snow. Tossing. No. Gets caught with an elbow. Terry Funk. A punch. Headlock. Another punch. Calling for something. Knife hand chop deflected. Spine buster. Is that enough? 1, 2. Only 2. Now Snow. Going to the top. He wants to fly. Moonsault. Catches these. And the shoulder block. Terry goes on the outside. What's he looking for? Of course, thumbtacks. And he sprinkles them on the floor. Goes around. Al with the big German. What's Al looking for? He's taking out the ladder, setting up the ladder bridge. And now, trying to send Terry into the ladder, and he does, with a fist. Stretching out that arm, trying to break it. And he slams Terry into the ladder. Terry lifting Al. No, Al slips. Dragging Terry, slams him into the ladder. Lifting Al up. Snake Eyes on the ladder. Al Snow finds another table. Al Snow. No, Terry's fighting out. Lifting Al Snow up. Dropping him on top of the ladder. And it looked like Terry wanted to set that table on fire as well, but realized that he can't. Because we can only have one table set on fire. And the moonsault off that springboard. Beautiful seeing Terry fly through the air. Terry gets caught. And Al Snow gets sent into the ladder. And Terry's still trying to set that table on fire. He doesn't understand why he can't. It's not allowed, Terry. It's just not allowed. Terry tossing Al into the corner. Al has put up such a big fight. And he's fighting out of the powerbomb position. Trying to drag Terry somewhere. Tossing him into the ladder. Sending him up top. And a punch to the stomach. He's going to try and fly onto the ladder. Senton through the ladder. Terry's hurt. Al's hurt, but Al's back to his feet. Al dragging Terry over. Setting him up. And he's trying to put him through the flaming table. But Terry gets away. And Al goes for his leg. Terry with the arm bar. And an elbow to the arm. Al bleeding profusely all over the ring. Terry just chucked him over into the flaming table. And then Terry has an idea. One flaming table has been broken. So let's make this one a flaming table. And now gets back to his feet. And Terry tosses Al. Big kick, followed by the neck breaker. Sit out style. And he gets tossed in. Al following, close behind. And now they're fighting in the ring. Terry puts him in the corner, goes one way, shoves his senton into the corner. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And yes, we're definitely still gonna pay Al Snow.
Here is your winner, Terry.
But he's not making it to the main event. But Terry Funk definitely is. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the match. Cross out.